Welcome to Building a Program Part 2, Working in the Dialog EDU Learning Repository. As an administrator, your login will take you to the back end of the platform. Here, you will go to the Applications menu, then to Programs. You will click the down arrow at the top and select Repository. You are now in the Learning Repository. The repository is where you create presentations, simulations, quizzes, and assignments. In this tutorial, we will create a short presentation, a quiz, and an assignment. The first learning object that we will create is a presentation. Click on New Learning Object and Presentation. Name the content area. We will type in a short description, and we'll also use a category here of marketing to help us find our content easily, and then we will save. Now you will start building the content for this section. We will title each slide, add our content and images as we have it organized in our template. The first slide is an introduction slide, and we will add a title, an image, and content. You can see how easy it is to size your image and also decide on the location of your image just by clicking on it. The position allows us to put the image on either the left or right of the slide. Once we are finished, we will click Save and go to our next slide by clicking on New Slide. The second slide is a continuation of the introduction and also has an image, content, and a title. So again, we type in our title, we add our words, and then we will add our image by clicking on our toolbar and selecting the appropriate image for this slide. Again, by clicking on the image and just sliding our mouse to the right or left, we can choose to make the image smaller or larger to fit onto our slide. Once we get the image to the right size, we choose the position by clicking on the position down arrow, and that positions our image to the left or the right of the slide, and then we will click Save. The third slide is actually a discussion question, and this will kick off the student interaction in the course. This slide will contain a question, instructions, an image, and also a button with a link to the discussion area of our platform. So again, we put in our title, we put in our content, we'll put in our image. But what is different about this slide is that we will add a second image, which is a button that will allow us then to link to our discussion area. Again, we put in our image, we size it and position it to where we want, either the right or left. And then again, we'll select below, we'll put in another image because we want to add our button. Again, we'll size that image. And then once we have the image to the right size, we'll select it and add the link to our discussion area. And then we'll click Save. Once we have completed this third slide, we're going to be building a 2-question quiz, and we'll do that by clicking the back arrow and getting out to the main area of our repository, clicking on our new learning object, and clicking on Quiz. We will name our quiz by giving it a title, and then also give it a category of marketing, and we'll save. The first question will be a single choice question, and this is actually a single answer question. So we will enter our question into the question area to the right. Then we will put our alternative, our multiple choice answers in. We have 4 answers, and you will see that you're going to add your third and fourth answer by clicking the plus button to the right of your screen. And That allows you to enter additional answers in there. We're also going to select our correct answer, which is our last answer. And you can see that we have points in there of 100. So that question is finished. We're going to add an image by clicking the type next to clicking the down arrow under type and selecting our image. We're going to upload the image and then we're going to save. We're going to build one more question, so we just have to click on Add Question. Remember, this one will also be a single choice question, which is actually, again, single choice answer, meaning that there's only one correct answer, whereas multiple choice would mean that you have the ability to have more than one correct answers and divide up your points. Again, this question will be 100 points. We'll put in 4 multiple choice selections as our answers. And then we have to choose, of course, our correct answer and make sure that we have the appropriate points for this particular question. This question will also have an image. And the correct answer for this one is the last one. And then we'll select our image under type. And again, you could also add a video here in this area if you wanted to, but we're going to be adding an image to this quiz. So that's our quiz. We just chose 2 questions for this demonstration, and we will save that. The last learning object that we are going to be creating for you in this demonstration is an assignment. So you'll click on New Learning Object, you'll click on Assignment. You will put in your assignment title. You will put in the description of your assignment, and you will put in an image. You're going to be putting your total score and also how many times or how many days you're going to allow the students to have to be able to complete this particular assignment. You also have the option to allow multiple attempts, so it allows the student to go in and out as many times as they like to get this particular assignment completed. Here we will also choose a category again, and this is called Marketing. Once complete, we will save our assignment. Welcome to Building a Program Part 3, linking your learning objects to your units. As an administrator, your login will take you to the back end of the platform. Here, you will go to the Applications menu, then to Programs. You will click on Courses, and then Edit. And then in your unit, you can either click the plus inside of Marketing Strategies to the right of Marketing Strategies for Insurance Agents, or the Add Learning Objects button. Either will work. Inside of the learning repository, you're going to choose the category that we've been using, which is marketing. It's going to list all of the learning objects that you've created inside of the marketing category. We're going to select all 3 of them and click Add at the bottom of our screen. We're going to choose the order we want them in, and we're going to put the most challenging aspect at the top. Then we're going to have our assignment next and our quiz next. And that's the order that we want to show, so we will now click Save. Now that we move to the front end or student view of our platform, we can see that the course that we created is now in our course syllabus. So you will see your content or the presentation you created with 3 slides. Then you will see your assignment and your quiz. There's your assignment that you created with your image and the description. We're going to answer later. And lastly, you'll see your 2-question quiz. And again, with the points that you selected, 100 points for each. Now you have seen the steps to creating a program, course, unit, content, and slide. And you have seen within those slides also how to create an assignment and a quiz. Thank you for listening to Part 3, linking your learning objects to your unit.